Greetings, brohams! What the dealio? Welcome to the Back Library. I am Madamus, former Cosmic Defender turned Archive Curator, and we already had a moment of scuff because I had the wrong music set up during the doors before the intro animation. Who cares? It's a Guerrilla stream. Why am I doing this Guerrilla? Greetings, Omegs! Welcome in, welcome in. And if you are lurking, thanks for lurking. If you're VOD watching, thanks for VOD watching. Please consider a like and a subscribe. Greetings, Elite. Welcome in. Before I start playing, so I guess this all started because I was getting into my own head. And I don't know, maybe brainworms are just a common thing with VTubers and streamers. It certainly seems to be. So, the live reading of The Wizard of Oz didn't quite pop the way I thought it would. In fact, it almost, I guess why I've gotten in my own head is it seemed to have the opposite effect. Not only did it not pop, but after I did the first live reading, my numbers almost started to plateau. Now, I've had some amazing growth recently, so I don't want this to sound like I'm whining like a little baby twat, whatever. But it just seemed very odd that right when I did that was when everything just sort of evened out with the growth, where there wasn't any, and it kept, it would dip down a few numbers, it would raise a few numbers, it would dip down a few, it would raise a few, and sort of no ground gained afterwards. And I don't know, I guess it kind of disappoints me because cooking for my brother, I'm alert. Alrighty, Elite, good luck with the cooking. Please don't burn anything down or whatnot. So I guess, I don't know, you do something like that, you plan something different, and when it doesn't pop off the way you expect it to, it does get you a little down. Now, that's not to say I'm giving up on the live readings, because I'm not going to give up on that. I'm going to continue all the way through The Wizard of Oz. That means another 3 streams if we're averaging 6 chapters per stream. So, if it doesn't pop off after that, then, well, yeah, probably. Been cooking since 15. Nice, nice. I'm still just doing the canned soup and boiling water thing, so my cooking skills are quite limited. I have over a decade of experience. Well, that's good. Nice. So yeah, so Wii U lad, greetings, welcome in, welcome in. We were just talking about a few things with the numbers and channel growth, and going to look over the schedule for this coming week before I start playing some pinball for the night, just to blow off some steam. So yeah, it didn't quite pop off the way I was expecting it to. And it prompted me even to go back and look over my analytics with the Christmas, because I remember, like a lot of people have pointed out, that one Christmas video popped. But that was just an ad for the 12 streams of Christmas, and those streams didn't really blow up that much either. So it's just weird. And I mean, stuff like that happens. You start creeping in with self-doubts. Now, that's not to sound like I'm, going to become some morose moron and, announcing my graduation, nothing like that. But yeah, I guess I just expected something different. Oh well. That said, this coming week, in part because of that, I am making this coming week a huge week. Not only are we doing the Guerrilla stream tonight, which will not be shown here, but this coming week we will be streaming Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. On Monday at 2 p.m. Eastern, I'm going to continue Breath of Death 7, and I think I've got an idea of how to proceed on that, and dear Lord, please help me to finish it, because I don't want to keep playing Breath of Death 7. I don't usually reveal this, but I manage a medium-level YouTube channel, so if you want any tips, I can give you. Thanks, Elite, I appreciate that. I might get in touch with you I might get in touch with you later. I appreciate that. Yeah, I legit had no idea. That's awesome. Tuesday, we're going to continue Lobotomy Corporation at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Wednesday, I'll do some more yapping for 5 hours about Blu-rays. Thursday, Mega Man X Command Mission on GameCube. Friday, continuing the read-through of The Wizard of Oz. And Saturday, 2 p.m. Eastern, I'm going to go back into The Lone Ranger on NES and try to make some progress that afternoon. I'm really hoping... I am hopeful, let me get this turned off. I am hopeful that this coming week, the Mega Man X will pop. Because I've seen a lot of Mega Man streams lately doing pretty well, including one of the other VTubers who I consider to be one of my primary Oshis, someone who really is responsible in many ways for me getting into it. Mega Man is just that good. Her numbers started growing, and you know who she is, Omegs, because you were in her stream a few days ago. Well, I'll go ahead and say it, Miyu Akumiya. She started getting a lot of growth when she started playing Mega Man. She started playing Mega Man, and that's when her live... I see Mega Man, I watch, and apparently it seems to be a lot of people like that. I had already been following her, but then she started doing Mega Man stuff, and I think it was in part because she was having trouble getting stuff, getting permissions for stuff, and bam, it just took off, especially Mega Man Zero. See, and thank you for reminding, I played through those, I want to say I played through the 4 originally on Game Boy Advance, but I know I didn't get all the best endings, and I certainly didn't get A rank or S rank for just about anything. I was awful with those, especially the second one. I think the second one was the toughest for me. Greetings, Jay. Welcome in. Welcome in. We're talking about a few things with this week. How the reading thing didn't pop the way I expected, but that's okay. One thing I'm hoping to pop, that'll pop next week, the Mega Man X Command Mission. And then I'm going to play some Pinball, because I haven't played Pinball in a while. And there was a period, and I know I'm chatting too much for this, a rank in Mega Man Zero is pretty important if you want 100% completion, since it does unlock skills. Gotcha. Good to know. If I ever play the Mega Mans through the Legacy collections, I don't have the Zero Legacy collection yet, but and mini games. Okay. Oy. I know I'll be terrible then. Yeah, the reading was Friday, but it's okay. It wasn't the whole book. I did the first 6 chapters. It is saved as a VOD, and each chapter is marked with chapter stops, so it's easy enough to skip around. I am going to be continuing it. Oh, no worries, Jay. If it makes you feel any better, it seems a lot of people did. Like I said, I was expecting it to pop, and if anything, my numbers started to plateau afterwards, which is, you know, it does mess with the confidence a bit, but I shouldn't let it mess with the confidence because I've had so much growth lately. But as far as the readings are concerned, Jay, I'm going to be continuing at least through The Wizard of Oz every Friday. 6 chapters a night. So it's got another 3 nights left, plus the first one's already saved as a VOD, and then I'll probably recut it all into a singular VOD for the whole thing, just to see if that's more digestible to the YouTube algorithm. Yeah, so there was this period, Pog, a super comfy long volume. Yes, very long. Very long. Probably would clock in if with the intro and outro on the last one, it came to 1 hour, 30 minutes. I'd guess each one would be 1 hour 10, so 4 hours, 40 minutes, so about 5 hours. Yeah, growing up really fast. It just struck me, I guess what was messing with my confidence, Jay, was it was like I had been growing these leaps and bounds, and then suddenly, right after I did the reading, it stopped gaining. I mean, it was still gaining, but it started gaining just little inches, which, I mean, I shouldn't let bother me. But, you know, a person gets into their own head. They shouldn't, but they do. You know that. Everyone knows that. Why am I talking to you people as if you don't know things? I swear, I'm like a total twat. So yeah, we're playing some pinball tonight just because I need to blow off steam, especially after what happened to me at work today. So I text my side gig. I text my supervisor and asking to confirm the time, and they had scheduled me for another office. Then they changed it back to me going to my normal office. Then they changed it to me going to that other office again. Then I go to that other office. Then I'm like there for a few hours, and suddenly I get the call that they want me going back to the other office again. So, F them. If it wasn't just a little side gig, if it was... I'd be looking for something else if it was more than just a little side gig that pays well. But yeah, that just was frustrating today. So yeah, the pinball we're going to be playing is Zaccaria Pinball. I used to play this a lot. And it came out, I want to say it hit PC within the last 10 years, and... there was a whole period where I wasn't playing any games. I must have turned into an old man because I was just playing pinball games. That was it. Mostly because I was moving, so that's why I missed all the original explosions of Minecraft and Fortnite, because I was moving around so much and I didn't have a gaming PC really set up, so I just played pinball. That sounds so lame when I say it that way. Let me go ahead and take us into the game room. Yeah, so when we do, I noticed again, Omegs, you said long, man. Yeah, so the Wizard of Oz, it'll probably wind up being a 5-hour VOD, which is about the limit that you can get with YouTube. There was something I saw where it was saying something about 6-hour videos or something like that. Oh, I hate that, especially when I get told to work at a job site, then I get there told to go to a different job site, finish up what need to be done, then go to the first one again. Yeah, the only thing that's working in my favor, and I'll say it here because it's not going to dox me, the only thing that's working that makes me okay with it is I get paid the mileage going between the two sites. And since they took me to one and then to another, I'm going to get paid the mileage double. But the best part of that is for the past year, they have been messing it up. And instead of, without saying what this job is and who it is, instead of paying me the little like $16 extra it would be for traveling between the sites, they've been accidentally paying me every time I've had to go to a site which is outside of my normal what I'm assigned to. They've been paying me $40 a pop. So the good thing about it is, unless they screw up my paycheck again, which happens quite a bit, I should be getting an extra $80 out of it today. So $80 is $80. That buys quite a bit of moans if we do the moanathon. Oh, I can't believe I'm even entertaining that. Okay, let me switch my mouse over. Pog, yeah, that's a lot of ramen. That is a lot of ramen for the week. Yeah, I'll buy all the moans. Oh, speaking of which, okay, so I don't usually promote, I mean, I do promote a lot of channels that we know who are friends, but I want to promote and they're usually people we know, of course, like Mari and Rhea and Sarah, etc. I want to promote a channel real quick for someone, VTuber of a sort named Lawnmower Girl. And the reason I want to promote her real quick and give a link is I'm trying to help. I'd like to see her get more subscribers because I know she's been through a lot. she talks about on stream how she's basically been living out of a van for a few years because just horrible circumstances happened and she's wound up essentially homeless. With enough moans, even you can afford some good food. Yeah. Well, I can afford some good food, but does that mean I'm going to spend on the good food? That's the main thing. So, I posted the link, Lawnmower Girl. Show her some love if you want. But yeah, I know she's had a really tough time these past few years. Oh, one last thing. I did, I'll pay you to eat some good food on stream. At some point that might happen. Mukbang. I am so afraid of that. I hear so many people mention that and the tears that come out of it. I fear for that with my life, and yet I know at some point I'm going to do it. That's going to be worse. That's probably going to damage me even more than that other poisoning thing. Oh yeah, and I did, whoops, wrong button. I did, that didn't paste. Oh, I did cut a new short and upload it. Something about the collecting of teeth. There's a link to it if anyone wants to watch the short. So that being said, let me open Zaccaria Pinball. And let me tell you, this Zaccaria Pinball is cheap. It's cheaper than Pinball FX. Even though I don't have nearly all the tables purchased. But it's a decent... It feels really super retro. From what I remember. Okay, no, back. Okay, I've only got a few tables purchased. People make mukbangs weird. It's just normal eating, but the burger country took it to a whole new level. I probably will do it at some point. At some point, once I get some sort of monetization, I will probably do something like that. Alright, so I don't know which of these to do. Postal? Oh, I guess they got pinball tables based on Postal on here. Okay. Huh. Oh, I don't have the extra. Okay, story. I don't have that purchased. Okay, I don't have that purchased yet. Okay. Maybe Zatsu and chill with some good food. Yeah. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea at some point. I'm open to doing Zatsus. I'm just kind of hesitant until we've got a few more viewers in chat. That would make for a perfect mukbang. Yeah. I'll probably, that's a good idea. What the heck is this? I know I'd have to... Zombie Invasion is a survivor mode where you have to outlive waves of zombie hordes on a special pinball table. Okay, well, I'm not going to buy that tonight. Let me just pick something off of the... Do I have any deluxe? No. Remake. Okay. Bruh, you nonstop talk with tangents already. You're perfect for Zatsu. Yeah, I know that. I know that. Well, I hope that's a sign of a good VTuber. Well, most of my favorite VTubers, I think, you already mastered the secrets. Well, I allow myself to get distracted by chat so easily. Okay. Let's just pick. Now, let's try Black Belt. I don't know if I've played Black... Well, it says I did. I don't remember it. Options. Cabinet. Okay, not that. Okay, cabinet mode. Okay. Escape. Physics. No, that's not what I'm looking for. There was something on this where you were able to switch between like an arcade mode and a regular mode. Okay, there it is, mode. We'll do the simulation mode, which is more difficult, but yeah, let's just see. Play. Okay. Oh, whoops, that's not it. Okay, there we go. Plunger. Hold on, let me tweak the volume a little bit. haven't played this for a long time. There was one table. I'm going to have to check my scores on this. There was one table, and it was a retro table, where I had, out of everyone who plays this thing, I had past tense, and I held it for over a year. I had the top score. I remember Funhouse, made by Williams Pinball. Welcome in, Fruit Punch Bicycle. Is Funhouse might be on the Pinball FX3. This one, what we're playing tonight is Zaccaria Pinball, but Funhouse might be one of the ones they have on Pinball FX3, because I know they've got a number of Williams ones. I don't think I've got any of the Williams packs, though. I've got the Indiana Jones ones, but I know, or table, and a bunch of the Star Wars, but I know the moment that I opened those up, I'd get flagged for Pinbot. Okay, yeah, I remember Williams Pinbot. Okay, here we go. Resume. Well, no. Well, let's just restart it. Let me tweak the volume a little bit more. Okay, classic. Play.
First, you must focus.
First,
now
I must focus. Launch the ball. Got it, sure. Okay. Okay. Yeah, Kung Fu's not strong enough.
What mode is lit?
What mode?
Remember your training.
Okay, I have training.
Award.
When did I have training?
Again,
Oh.
not just offense. You
Balls.
must defend. Combo. A great reward is waiting.
A great reward is waiting. Okay, it sounds more like... This sounds more like a horoscope than a pinball game. Or than martial arts.
White belt.
White belt. Woo! I got the belt that everyone gets. Oh, wow. Shoot again. Okay.
Well done, student.
Student? Soon you're going to call me master.
Again. Skill shot.
Oh, did I get a skill shot? No!
Karate is not just offense. You must
Karate.
defend.
Ah.
Sport mode is lit. Spinner award.
My dad played the Twilight Zone pinball machine. You know what? I want to say Pinball FX3 has that, because I know I've seen it.
Student, you are not
I know
ready.
I've seen it listed on Steam, the digital version. Well, that's lucky. You know, I have never had nearly enough chances to play much pinball on real tables, except my aunt and uncle had a Playboy pinball machine that I guess they picked up at a garage sale or something. I remember playing that as a kid. That was an interesting experience. And no, it didn't have a bunch of sussy imagery on it. It was more like just themed after the Playboy Mansion.
White belt.
But that's the only one I really remember playing a real machine of. I'm trying to think what other ones I ever did.
You are worthy.
I might have played... Oops. I might have played one of the Star Trek machines. I know I played a Ninja Turtles machine at one point, and it was in a pizza place that was kind of like a Chuck E. Cheese when I was growing up, but it wasn't Chuck E. Cheese. Yeah, because I specifically remember the pinball machine had on one of the bumpers attached to it, they had one of the action figures. So it would rise up and down. And it was just one of the, like the old Playmates or whatever the company was that used to make them action figures. It wasn't any, whee! It wasn't like a special thing designed for them. Which is fine. I mean, that works. Yeah. But this brand, Zaccaria, I have never seen any of their tables in the wild.
You have earned a promotion to the next belt.
Although I'm sure I'd seen that. I've seen pictures, I think, of the Shooting the Rapids table in the wild, because I think that's one of the famous, like, Native American, Indian faces on the pinball machine.
Spinner and combo.
I thought about getting one of those. There was a period where I thought about, you know, setting money aside and getting one of those virtual pinball machines they have, like at Games makes,
I don't believe you
or Arcade 1-Up makes, but they just seem so so expensive. I mean, they're probably not, but $600 is just Man, this game is bringing back memories of the Microsoft 3D pinball machine. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I barely remember that. I remember the built-in one they had too, that Space Cadet pinball, but yeah, I kind of remember when Microsoft had their 3D pinball. Gosh. That reminds me, I saw the dumbest post the other day. I guess it's gone viral. Some guy who was claiming that PC gaming never hit it big until after the year 2000. And I'm just thinking, really? Yeah, I recall it being a pretty good game. I want to say it was kind of pricey too for the main commercial one. Well, it's Microsoft. Of course it would be pricey. Why wouldn't it be pricey? It's Microsoft.
You must defend. Skill shot.
Yeah, there was this stupid, it's gone viral now, but some guy claiming that basically Sony was responsible for PC gaming becoming mainstream, and that there wasn't any real PC gaming before the year 2000. And I'm just thinking, really? You know, we had this thing called Doom. Oh, that's an easy answer to the reason they don't understand the PC market. It's because they're a console player. Exactly. But, I mean, my thing is, even if I'd been a console player, Doom. I mean, Doom alone lit the PC gaming world on fire. And that was like 93? I mean, there was plenty of stuff even before then. Just, yeah. They probably think that the Nintendo Entertainment System was just a minor success as a video game console.
Mode is lit. Combo.
If you exclusively a console player, they have no reason to learn about any other market other than Nintendo, Sony, Microsoft. Yeah. I'm glad that I wasn't. I'm really glad that, I mean, I started with console and then moved into PC, and I'm gonna pick a different machine. It's like frog in the well. So yeah. I'm glad I was introduced to both. I mean, they were years apart, but I'm glad I was introduced to both while in such a way that I was able to really appreciate both and what each one had to offer. Because the thing is, it wasn't, I mean, you know this, Omegs, it wasn't like it is now where everything's pretty much the same between everything. It used to be back in where PC and consoles were had different strengths and different weaknesses, and they offered different things, which is something that I kind of I miss. Whoa, hey, I didn't quit. What happened? I didn't quit, did I? No, I didn't quit. Oh, don't tell me this thing's gonna get buggy on me. Okay, time machine. There. That's all I wanted to do. I just want to play Time Machine. Oh, speaking of which, the Time Machine table is free. So if you download Zaccaria Pinball on Steam, this is, unless something's changed, this is the free table it came with. And I would love to see this as an actual... I'd love to see the actual table on this one, because it, from what I remember, it's kind of neat the way the the middle of the play field rises up and sinks. So it probably would be a nightmare as far as upkeep. Just tweak my volume again. It gets really loud during the menus. Oh, don't tell me I'm okay. Ah, really? Already? Already? Well, hell. Really? Oh, man. Pro gamer. I don't think I'm even gonna get the middle to lower at this rate. Oh, there we go. I mean, I don't really see what this has to do with a time machine, but I still think it's neat with the raising and lowering. Like I said, I'd love to see a working table, but it must be misery to keep these machines. Some of these machines, I know pinball tables are difficult to upkeep. Well, so many moving parts. I mean, I look at my own electronics that have failed. I've mentioned it before. I have got to find someone in my area who can repair Laserdisc players. Because my Laserdisc player, I picked up my Laserdisc player specifically for like the theatrical cuts of the Star Wars movies, and after going through a couple moves, it just, the power supply, something with the, something in the circuitry blew, and it blows out the fuses anytime I try to power it up. And the one guy in my area who repairs Laserdisc players apparently retired. And even though I try to tell these electronics, these TV repair places, hey, it's not the mechanical stuff. This is all just, this is just the circuitry and the power supply. They still just won't even take a look at it. Yet amazingly, my VHS deck keeps kicking. And I had one Blu-ray player over the years too that died on me, and I wish I would have gotten it repaired. Instead, I just donated it to Goodwill or something. I don't remember, but the reason I should have kept it was a JVC brand, and the thing was, it sucked as a Blu-ray player. It had a lot of problems, but it was the best looking DVD player I've ever had. The DVD quality was amazing. Goodwill got so lucky with that JVC. Yeah, if someone repaired that. Now, my Laserdisc player I've still got. It's just a matter of finding someone. But that Blu-ray player, I wish I would have realized just how good the DVD output was. Because of all things, it's the only player that really output the Power Rangers DVDs without any hiccups, because the Power Rangers on DVDs, especially the first season and stuff, there's a lot of, it's like parts of it are at film frame rate, 24 frames per second, and parts of them are at TV NTSC frame rate, which is 29.97 frames per second interlaced, and they'll be like split screen, half the screen one way and half the other. And most Blu-ray and DVD players, they'll give you, when you play it back, it gives you a bunch of like combing problems. You get the little lines in the picture. That one did not. It seemed to understand just how to play material like that. And it was a cheapy player. Ah. It was a very cheapy player. Because it was the first Blu-ray player I bought when I was just looking to get something that was affordable. Of course, now with 4K players and I've been kind of disappointed at how much the price. Darn it. How much the prices have held on 4K players. They don't seem to really come down. My favorite stuff is the cheap stuff, especially when it never dies. Yeah, emphasis on when it never dies. Unfortunately, that JVC Blu-ray player, something with the laser got miscalibrated, and it just kept getting worse. It started where it wouldn't read some Blu-ray discs. Then it got to a point where it wouldn't read any Blu-ray discs. It would just read DVD discs. And then it got to where it wouldn't read anything. Okay, let's go back to the menu. I want to see if my score is still there. Oh, I said main menu. Okay, something's going on with this Zaccaria where it's quitting out anytime I go just to the menu. I mean, at least it still runs, but... Let's take a look. Let me see if it's still... It was one of the retro tables. Favorite, fantastic, scuff, my favorite, delicious. Well, yeah. Okay, so which one was it that... Well, now, wait a second. It says buy it now. I had it unlocked. Okay. Something is going on here. If you would like this, please... Oh, you know what? Screw them. Okay. You see this where it shows that I've got the... I have this yellow bar all the way on. This table used to be free. It was free included for like anyone who had... in fact, I'm muting this. Yeah, they did cheat me. It was free included for anyone who like... I don't remember what it was. It was like following them on Facebook, or it was by buying a certain package or something. And now they want me to follow their community group. I already followed them. Yeah. And so the only other way to get it will be to buy the retro pack. And that sucks because I can't even check my score, because I'm telling you, once upon a time, Omegs, the #1 score on all of Steam with that table in arcade mode. #1. And now I can't even see if I'm still #1. But that was a few years ago, so I'm probably not still #1, but I don't know how it happened, but I racked that scoreboard up. Well, all I'm going to say is next Black Friday or next big sale from Steam, I'll go ahead and buy the retro pack just because I want to know my score. In fact, this last time on Steam, I kept telling myself I was gonna buy up some of these, and I didn't, because I mean I've got plenty of tables, but I just wanted to. I thought I had more here too. I would swear I had that Spooky Deluxe. I guess not, maybe. Well, I got the remake at least. All right, let me do the remake. Well, I'm gonna do let's go ahead and do the politically incorrect table. Where is it? Or do I? Okay, I don't have the... I've only got the remake of it. We'll do the politically incorrect table. Because someone out there is going to complain about the giant Native American Indian head. You talk about a table I wish I owned. One of these, just because it's sort of that classic look that you would see in movies in the back of a bar, was the Native American pinball game. Hold on, let me change the volume just a pinch. Yeah, I'd love to play some of the Pinball FX 3. I'd love to play the Pinball, the Indiana Jones trilogy Pinball, but I just know that's going to get copyright flagged for the music right out of the gate. Unless they've got a special streaming mode with alternate music. I'll have to check that sometime. Ah, already? Okay. What? Oh! Oh, kickback. Okay, I thought... No! Okay. No! Oh! That's just not fair. Hit 3 left for super bumper. Okay, hit 2 left for... No! Man, I am... Well, this table I might not be doing very long. No. Oh, gosh. Wow, I thought I lost it there. Oh, well, I did. Okay. This is unnecessarily difficult. Unnecessarily difficult. I can't speak tonight. Just worn out after today. Because then I had to go do some grocery shopping after, because I had some rain checks that were about to expire after I worked my side gig. Plus, I hardly slept, and I'm gonna tell you, you want to hear the stupidest reason for losing sleep? I lost sleep because of our friend, because of our fellow, because of Kagami Furi. Her music, her intro music is such an earworm. It just was echoing in my head last night, and I just couldn't, it wouldn't let me go to sleep. And I know that's just the dumbest thing, but it's what happened. And the problem is, you know, I'd go into her stream and say, hey, guess what? I lost sleep because of you. And she's going to take that completely the wrong way. Oh, seriously? Hey, yo. I probably will say something about it whenever I am in one of her streams again, just because why not? Oh, greetings. Welcome in, Kimmy. Welcome in. Yeah, I know. Well, her music, her intro music, it is such an earworm. It just, after watching her stream later at night last night, it just was stuck in my head. When she was doing her drunken Overwatch stream or whatever it was. Woo, I got a canoe. I guess. I don't know what that does. Late last night. Well, it wasn't late. I don't remember what time she stopped. It must have been before her. She was doing her every time she lost at Overwatch, take a drink. I know she was fairly well sauced by the end of it, it seemed. Because I think she had lost like 44 times, so she'd taken 44 or 40-something drinks. Which is why the drinking streams are probably a bad idea for people. Ah. Alright, let's go back to the main menu. Let's see if it kicks me out again. Yes, I do. Yeah, okay. Every time I'm going back to the main menu, it's kicking me out. I don't know why. You're out of gas. Yeah, I'm out of gas. Okay, fine. All right, here, maybe I can get it to... Let me see if it'll let me follow. Okay, follow. What do I have to do? Well, okay, so it... Okay, so now I... Okay, so So here, I'll bring you up to speed on this one, Kimmy. So, as I was telling Omegs, this retro table right here of Time Traveler used to be free. And they have since changed it now where it says you're supposed to follow their page. Well, it won't let me follow their page, apparently, in order to get it for free. And that's unfortunate because at one time, a few years ago, I had the #1 score on that. Out of all of Steam in arcade mode. And I'd like to see if I still am anywhere even near the top of the leaderboard. But I guess that won't be happening. It won't let me back in. Or maybe it wasn't that. Maybe it was Spooky. Matt used to be pro gamer. Maybe it was Spooky. It might have been Spooky. Let's see, the leaderboards. Okay, no, it was this one. And it must have been this one. And I have since fallen. I'm number 4. But at one point, I was number 1 on the arcade 5 balls. So I was wrong. I thought it was that the Time Traveler. It must have been this one. He fell off. Yeah, it's unfortunate. Well, the thing is, it was so easy to do, I thought, because when you're in arcade mode, it never tilts if you use the nudge function. So anytime I thought my ball was going to fall through the hole, I would just... I'd nudge the crap out of this thing. And I mean, whoops, I hit my mic. Yeah. Well, I'm not gonna relive that past glory. I'm gonna pick something else. Okay, what do we have on solid state? Let's do regular Spooky. I've always had a thing for the sort of haunted house themed and horror themed pinball games. Sad you don't want to regain your former glory. I might do it sometime. The truth was it was kind of tedious because those retro tables aren't like real pinball tables. They're like replicas of a home tabletop version. And I want to do it in simulation mode tonight anyway, which is more the real one, more like real pinball. My favorite digital pinball table you can't get anymore. It used to be on a set called Pinball Arcade, and they lost all their licensing, and I never bought it before I had played it, but I never bought the table before they lost their license. It was an Elvira Mistress of the Dark table called Scared Stiff. It is the coolest pinball machine. If they ever get that in Pinball FX 3 or Pinball FX, whatever it's called now, I will pick that up in a heartbeat. And by heartbeat, I mean when it's on sale. Oh, okay. Oh, so I'm going to just lose right out of the gate. So I'm just going to lose my balls right out of the gate. Okay. I am so terrible. Ah. I wish there was a place around where I'm located now that just had a pinball arcade. I say that, but I just don't want... I know I'd drop so much money into it. I know I'd just be staying there all day, dropping so many quarters. Just like I used to in regular arcades. Which I also wish they had in an area where I'm located. I tell you, that's something that disappointed me, and I blame the gamblers. So, I kept driving around the town I'm in, and I kept seeing places listed like Good Time Arcade, this arcade, that arcade, and it turns out they're just, they're for online gambling. I saw all these places when I moved to this town. I was thinking, oh my gosh, they must love their video games here. No, they don't. They just love losing their money. That was the most that had to be the most disappointing thing about the place I live now was seeing so many places and still seeing them labeled arcade, and that's not the type of arcade they are. Ah. Pro gamer. Oh. Okay. Whee! Yeah, I don't know what it is about the haunted house, like, themed pinball tables that I've always liked. I think it just goes back to in general because I like Halloween. And always the macabre atmosphere. Not the stuff like our friend Haunted Mari likes with the, you know, Saw movies, but the macabre, just, I don't know, that spooky vibe. That isn't like about the blood and guts, but just, I don't know. Takes you back to like memories of trick-or-treating, I guess. Ah, screw you, game. Oh, and now I'm in the game time bonus, so once that timer runs out, the flippers start working. I mean, stop working. Oh, well, it doesn't matter anyway. Oh, I guess it does. Well, yeah. And that's all I got. Just to fire it off and... Fine. Alright. Let's pick a different table. Okay, I'm going to try to regain my glory on that one. I'm going to see if I can regain my glory. Yeah, let's go back to the main menu. And you'll quit on me. Of course you will. Of course you will. I don't know why it's doing that. Back, no. Retro, yeah, it's the retro. Okay, it must have been spooky, yeah.
Spooky retro.
Spooky retro. Alright. Let's see. Play. Mode. Ball count 5. I'm going to leave it in arcade mode like I had before. By the way, if you're currently lurking, thanks for lurking. If you're watching this as a VOD, thanks for watching this as a VOD. It's only my second Guerrilla stream, so woo! Alright. Oh! Well, now wait a second! No! Screw you, game! Alright. If it does it one more time, I'm gonna have to go out and set this thing to... Maybe it's not loading it up in... Maybe it's not running as administrator or something. Play. Play. Okay. Yeah, okay. No, 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 no. Okay, how did I used to do it? I used to be able to get the ball to, like, keep going up if I just, there was, like, a trick to it where you could just keep, okay, I've definitely lost my touch. Okay. Yeah, I've lost my touch. There used to be, like I said, there was a... You could just get this thing to... You could keep your ball in the air all the time. Okay. Ah. Darn it. Okay. Try again with this. I'm glad they labeled the flippers flipper because I wouldn't have known otherwise. Okay, they seem to have changed the physics because I'm serious. You used to be able to just... You used to be able to get the ball, like, just flying back up. Maybe they changed it because of me. Maybe they realized people were able to game the thing. Ah. No, I probably have just lost my touch. Ah, mother... How old is this? Zaccaria Pinball? Zaccaria Pinball? I want to say I want to say it's 2017. I want to say it's 2017, and I probably made that score in 2020. So yeah, it's been a few years. I was just bored out of my skull, and I remember I was playing it, and yeah. I might have been playing with a gamepad too, and right now I'm... No, you don't. There. I might have been playing with a gamepad originally, and this time I'm doing keyboard. No, I don't think so. I don't think so. I think I was using keyboard then too. Nope. Oh, you piece of... It's okay. If I've lost my touch, that's fine, because that means I can just get it back again. Advance the target. Gotcha. Now, as for the age of the table that this is based on... No, you... Fell because he... fell off because he fell for Megs and never been the same. No! Oh, sweet mercy, no. Whoops. Hey. Whoa. Oh. That wasn't good. I hit the Windows key. Don't worry, bro. I'll always pick you. I want to say thanks, oh Megs, but no. No. Okay, let me try that again. One more time. Okay, so what am I missing here? Okay, so those work, that. Okay. Maybe it was the space. Oh, Megs, Matt is a soon No! Okay. No, you don't. No, you don't. Ah. Do you get to shake a pinball machine IRL too? Well, that's the thing. I've got this. That's the thing. I was only ever able to get this score when I put it on arcade mode. The truth is, a real pinball machine, if you shake it, it will tilt. And if I put this in simulation mode, then it will tilt. And that means it basically registers that you've shaken it, and it will steal your quarter and say you lose. I've got it, the way that I originally got that score was I put it in arcade mode, and when you put it in arcade mode, for some reason, I guess they've got arcade mode, you can nudge it and bump it as much as you want. But if you put it in simulation mode, you can't. So if I put it, when I was playing earlier, all the other tables, I was playing them in simulation mode, where if I would have bumped it more than once or twice, I would have immediately lost. But I immediately lost anyway, so did it matter? But no, that was the only reason I was ever able to make any headway with this machine, was because I did bump it. Ah! And I'm definitely not getting the score I used to get. And the whole time I was doing that, I remember thinking, well, why isn't anyone else doing like I'm doing? Because this is easy. If I'm able to do it, then anyone really could get a high score. But now, I don't know, the physics do seem, maybe they've tweaked it or something to prevent people from, well, doing what I did. Nah. Yeah, I'll switch to a different machine once I'm out this time. See what other tables I've got on this that are worthwhile. I know there's a weird, like, Fairyland one. I think it's called, like, Farfall. Which I always thought was, like, a name after a pasta. Ah. Yeah, if I had the space, man, I'd love to. The space and the money, I'd love to have even a simple simple pinball machine like this. Ah! Even though I'm terrible at pinball. Okay, continue. Let's go back to the main menu and watch it kick me out. If it kicks me out again, I am going to... Okay. I was gonna say I'm going to, see if I can put it in administrator mode. In fact, I might still do that real quick. I'm going to let it take me to the, there we go. Okay. Properties, compatibility, run as an administrator. Yes. Done. Okay. Farfalla. We'll do the regular and then I'll do the remake. And I'm just going to play probably until, I don't know, maybe 11.
Farfalla.
Because it was just a long day and I wanted to... I don't know why. I just woke up today and I just thought, you know what? I want to play pinball and I don't know why. Of course, I should have maybe picked... I didn't even remember until I started playing this that I've got on here something called Zombie Pinball, which is like a combination of pinball and a role-playing game. And I really should have done this stream as that, because then I could have gotten back. Yeah, nostalgia, maybe. Plus, I always enjoyed pinball. So, I mean, same way people enjoy Tetris, I guess. To me, it's just one of those things you can pick up and do. Except in an arcade where you're going to lose a lot of money.
Let's see what you can do.
Okay. Ooh, pretty. In a 60s flower power sort of way. Okay, so I guess if I get up that ramp, I'll get into that area where those other, there's an area there with other flippers. Ah! Which I won't be getting to. Oh! I didn't realize that. I could have blocked the ball going down there. Oh. No, I couldn't. Could I? I guess not. Oh! Well, hell. Ah! I'm doing great. I'm just doing wonderful on this. Apparently my high score is number 401. And that's not even this score. That's an old score where I apparently did better. Okay, I gotta get that. Okay, I keep missing that. I guess when it goes down there, you can hit those flippers. Ah! Balls. Oh, I'm in the game time bonus now, so it's gonna... I'm gonna try this one again. Ah. Fine, we'll try it again. Play. Classic. Go. See what you can do? Probably not much. Probably not much. Well, I hope everyone had a good day today. I hope we all have a good week coming up, too. Ah! Pull the plunger all the way back this time. Hey! I actually got it. I saved my ball. Oh, but it wouldn't let me do it again. Apparently, you only get one shot at that. Ah. Okay, the ramp's down. Now I just gotta get up the ramp. Without losing my ball. Oh, stop! No! Ah. Well, nah. Good thing you don't have to use quarters. Yeah, no kidding. And I'll tell you, one of the reasons I didn't ever play pinball that much in regular arcades is, I guess because of the upkeep on the machines. Half of them were arcades I remember as a kid, the few that had a few pinball games, they had them turned up on the price. So they were like 50 cents a play or $1 a play. And I'm sorry, at that point I'm playing Street Fighter 2. Or Mortal Kombat or something. Much as I wanted to play more more pinball. Okay. Although there is one game I remember that was $1 a play, which I did play, and I would play again now at $1 a play, and I wish to heaven I had a arcade. I wish you could. I don't know where you'd even find an arcade machine for it. I don't know if you guys have heard of it. Hologram Time Traveler. So it's from the guy who did It's from RDI Industries and Sega. And it's basically the same guy, Rick Dyer, who did Dragon's Lair. I mean, Dragon's Lair was animated by Don Bluth, but the guy who designed it, Rick Dyer, it was like Dragon's Lair. It was an interactive movie, but it looked more like it was a platformer or fighting game of some sort. And the way it worked was, it's hard to explain here. You had, well, here, you know what? Here, we're going off on a tangent for a minute now. I'm exiting this because I want to talk about Hologram Time Traveler for just a sec. Let me see if I can find an image of the machine. Google. Okay. Hologram Time Traveler. And I've got the DVD release of it, which doesn't work very well. So Hologram Time Traveler, this is the way the arcade machine looked. And it had mirrors underneath it, so the characters on the screen, they looked like 3D holograms popped up. They would reflect off of the plexiglass, and it looked like, I mean, you could, reach forward and run your hand past them, ooh, ah. And it played as though it was the illusion of interactivity. Because it was just an interactive movie. If you pressed the wrong button or you pressed the joystick in the wrong direction, were treated to a death scene. Just like Dragon's Lair. Dragon's Lair is, I mean, it was the illusion of interactivity. It was just a bunch of quick time events. But it was just such a neat concept just to make it look as I looked and thought that was a washer. Yeah. Greatest washer ever. I don't know how to, it was one of those things when you saw it in an arcade, it felt so special. There was something about it that just felt really like, wow, this is unique. This is really cool. And it was $1 a play. And so I only played it a handful of times in the arcade. Now, that being said, I do have what you see there. There was a DVD version that you could play through DVD players. But like a lot of the DVD games, it doesn't play very well. They still have it around. The DVD or the regular machine? The regular machine, not unless you get lucky. Like, I mean, here's a person that's got their, where they're asking, is there a real arcade cabinet they could play in Los Angeles? The DVD, no, it's been out of print for a long, long time. In fact, what does it even sell for on eBay? Just out of curiosity. Okay, well, that's a used one that's going for, or no, it might be new. I don't know. That one's going for $60. That's not the, okay. $60 isn't so bad. This company, Digital Leisure Inc., there's one game of theirs which, God, I wish I wouldn't have sold it because I would have streamed it. They did a DVD edition of something called Thayer's Quest. And Thayer's Quest is... So it was like Dragon's Lair also, but it was more also combining it with a point-and-click adventure. And the thing is, Thayer's Quest was ported to arcades when the console it was supposed to be on failed. Boy, I should do a stream just talking about this someday. Gosh, have y'all ever heard of the Halcyon? The Halcyon is the most expensive video game console known to man. And I've read conflicting things about whether or not they ever existed in the wild. Because the company RDI Industries basically went out of business before they could get sold because it was clear no one was going to be able to afford them. So yeah, there you go. Well, it says unreleased. Now, it says the Halcyon was unreleased, but some people have them. There are like 5 of the Halcyons floating around. And that was from RDI, the same company that made Hologram Time Traveler. And it was basically a Laserdisc-based video game system. As you can see here, the price for it in 1985 was $2,500. Now picture that in the era of the Atari, in the era where we're like 2 years before the Nintendo Entertainment System launches, and here's a video game system that they're thinking someone's going to shell out $2,500 for. That, like it says, in 2023 with inflation, that's $7,082. Imagine paying $7,000 for a PlayStation. Yeah. But it could have been a game changer, because I mean it was voice activated and all this stuff. But the game, so the only real game they made for it, other than like a couple football games, was Thayer's Quest. Thayer's Quest got truncated and released to arcades. And then eventually there was a DVD version of it made. Gosh, it must have been about 10 years ago, which I had, and then I resold because, needless to say, it was going. The DVD was going at that point for, I thought, quite a bit. I want to say I resold my copy for around $250. But in hindsight, I kind of wish I would have held on to it just to stream it, because it would have been something unique. Now, I don't know if anyone would have watched that stream, but it would have been something unique. But yeah, Hologram Time Traveler, you can't buy the DVD anymore, and as for the system itself, I don't know where you'd find one. I mean, as for the arcade cabinet itself, I don't know where you'd find one. Let's try the remake of that Farfalla. I know I've got the remake of it. Okay, Farfalla.
Farfalla remake.
It's one of those things too with Hologram Time Traveler. I'm disappointed because I know there's updated ports of Dragon's Lair on Steam, and I think, put think in air quotes, I think that company, Digital Leisure Inc., still has the rights to everything RDI produced. So that means that they should still have the rights to that, and they could have put out a Steam port of Hologram Time Traveler. Maybe it would be something that you could play in 3D or play with VR glasses. Not that you'd get much VR out of it, but recreate the 3D effect. Oh well, I've yapped enough. That's enough of a tangent for now. How much time did I eat up with that tangent? Okay, let's try Farfalla the remake. Fancy. Well, can I get anywhere other than hit in the same spot? Apparently not. Oh, balls. My apologies if the stream is getting crunchy. I'm looking at my bit rate and it's showing me a red bar again. So, and now it's back to green. You know, it's funny how that works. The moment I say it's giving me a red bar, it's like, ha ha ha, fool you. About 8 minutes. Thank you for keeping track, Kimmy. Thank you. 8 minutes. I got to do better. I got to get at least 10. Yeah, well, that's something that's definitely nostalgic. Would have been playing Hologram Time Traveler on screen. On stream, I mean. I can't speak. I am so exhausted from work. And from Furi's music playing in my head all night. I can't believe that happened. I can't believe that kept me up of all things. Okay, I won't move. Thank you. Pew. Combo. The voice, I'm gonna say, the voice recordings in this Zaccaria pinball just, oh, well, hell. The voice recordings in this thing are not the greatest. I mean, they sound, I hate to be judgmental, but they sound like they just got, you know, some people in their office to record them, which is fine because it's just a few words like combo, but it just feels, I don't know, it doesn't feel natural. I mean, I'm not one to judge, but okay. Hit 5 spot targets. Okay. Well, if I could get my ball to go anywhere else. Ah! Don't move! Nostalgic, this game. Yeah, that's one good thing about this Zaccaria Pinball Elite. It's got a it's a very nostalgic feeling collection. Yeah, welcome back in, Elite. How went the cooking? Ball gone, yeah. You missed my 8-minute tangent talking about the most expensive game console of all time, the RDI Halcyon. Imagine a PlayStation that would cost you $7,000. Because the RDI Halcyon was $2,500 in 1985, and adjusted for inflation, it's over $7,000 today. And I really want to try one. I would love to find one in the wild. Now, I know that there are some out there. Oh, so it's not going to let me... Okay, it just dropped the ball in and that was it. Oh, there. Okay. 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 Sure. 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 Ah! Okay, fine. Whee! Lock holes 5 times. Is that a euphemism? Well, it won't let me. Soon 2K. Yeah, I'm getting it's growing and growing. I mean, even though I was, you know, saying earlier about how I felt like it had kind of plateaued a bit. Yeah, it just keeps growing. I don't know. I am truly humbled that it's grown as fast as it has, even though I was griping a little bit earlier, mostly because the one thing didn't pop off that I thought would pop off. Yeah, I am legitimately humbled at all of this, and thank you to all of you who've shown up tonight. Okay. Lock holes. We've only got 75 seconds to lock holes. You're streaming consistently, so it will algorithm well. Well, good. Good to know. Thank you. People love Christmas. Yeah, that's the... that's definitely what helped that. That Christmas video, the ad did really well. Now the other streams, the actual 12 streams of Christmas Eve didn't hit quite as well, but that ad that I did for it, yeah. Everyone saw the ad. Boost it, yeah. I'm gonna try this one again. I like this one. Yeah, I'm trying to stay as consistent as possible. I'm trying to do as many days as possible too. My schedule for this coming week is well, it didn't originally include tonight, but it is Monday through Saturday. A few different times on it, but Matt is good at advertising. I don't know about that. I appreciate Kimmy, but I just think I probably got lucky. I think it was lucky, and it was the fact that I spent on promoting it. But I say I spent on promoting it. Let me just say, I didn't spend much. I spent $10 on the short and $10 on the live stream and 2 as ads. Yeah. I I spent $10 on the short and $10 on the regular video. That was it. Both are good, yeah. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. It was funny. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Ooh. The main thing I'm terrible at, YouTube-wise, is doing shorts. That's something I need to learn to get better at. And faster at, too. Because it takes me a while to pick a moment out of a video and recut it. $1 to promote a short here. It wasn't $1. Did I say $1? No, it was $10. So I did it. It was $10 to promote the short, and it was $10 over a period of like a whole week. So it came out to like $1 a day or something like that, or over 10 days. So it came out to like $1 a day. That's one thing I like, that I'm going to tell you that I like about YouTube. No, in my place, it's one. Okay. Well, for me, it's, the lowest I'm able to promote it, is a $10 minimum, but it's better with, that's one thing I like about YouTube versus Twitter, because Twitter, whenever I promote something, and the lowest you can do there is $10 also, which is fine. I mean, $10 is fine. With Twitter, all you get is 1 day. And usually I don't get a lot of action when I've done Twitter. But YouTube, you can spread it out, even though it's just $10. It's not like it's $10 a day. You can spread that $10 over a period of a couple weeks. So if it's making the video hit, just say even 10, 15 people a day, it's, you know, Twitter became I don't know. There are things I like, there are things I don't like. I will tell you, Twitter, well, I hate the name X. Everyone can agree the name X sucks. That said, I didn't really use Twitter very much before Uncle Elon, because I was someone, even when I was on Facebook, I had a habit of getting my, which I'm not on Facebook anymore, but I had a habit of getting censored and getting, my account, like, you know, locked for a week to 30 days for really no good reason. Yeah, Uncle, yeah. And it would be for no good reason. Half the time it'd be for a joke, like joking about the Bambi remake. I don't even remember what I said about the live action Bambi remake, but it was anything that leaned into any sort of a political spectrum that they disapproved of, even if it was a joke, I would wind up getting smacked on the hand for. And so I stayed away from Twitter, and I tried to navigate Facebook for a long time. And at least now I don't have to worry about it. Now I just have to worry about all the sex bots and the art bots. And I am so tired of being followed by art bots. Now the sex bots, they don't follow me. They just come along and like my posts, and I'm okay with that. You know, just come along, like the stuff that I'm putting out there, go ahead and repost it. Don't follow me. I left Facebook in 2016 with 3K friends. Wow. Okay. I didn't have that many. I had probably about 200 friends on Facebook, and I would say of those 200, I'd say a good third of them were work-related contacts from my previous career. But I just didn't care. I mean, let them think I'm dead. I don't... That sounds awful, but really, I just got tired of it. And then, oh yeah, and... Oh god, I tried, and I'll put emphasis. Do you plan to do more story reading streams? Fruit Punch Bicycle, welcome back. Yes, I am going to be finishing The Wizard of Oz, and it's going to be 6 chapters per stream, so it's probably going to be another 3 streams. And after that, the truth is, it's just going to depend on what sort of action they get. If they get enough action, I will keep going consistently, making it a weekly thing with another public domain book. If it doesn't get a lot of action, then I'm not saying I won't do it again, but I'm saying it'll be probably maybe a few weeks to a month before I start another book. Will you be stream reading Orwell's 1984? That I don't know. I don't know. I didn't really use my Twitter until Psy appeared. Gotcha, Elite. And see, the truth is, Elite, I did not start using Twitter at all until I started watching VTubers. So it was about the time I started watching VTubers and the time I decided I wanted to start interacting with them, and that I decided I wanted to try to pursue doing that. That was about the time I started using Twitter. So not quite the same, maybe, but similar, yeah. I like Psy. I wish Psy streamed at different times for me. Same to post art. Gotcha. Yeah, and one thing is, I mean, there's so many people who are saying, you know, ooh, don't post your art on Twitter because the AI will get it. You better post it on Blue Sky. Well, guess what? Blue Sky's terms of service are the same way. They just don't have grok, but anyone can take your art just as easily off Blue Sky. Damn near 2K subs. Yep, I know. Thank you, President Trump. Welcome in. Yeah, it sure is getting quick. It's been moving fast. Fell asleep on your stream reading. Has helped me relax while I was sick, though I'm recovering quicker recently. Well, good. I'm glad to hear you're feeling better and you're recovering quicker, Fruit Punch. Good. I'm glad to hear it. As far as streaming, as far as reading 1984, I don't know if it's public domain, and I'd have to think about that. I know VTubers before 2019, but didn't actually saw any just memes, and started watching VTubers with Psy and a few others. I don't think... I'm trying to think as I hold my ball in place with one flipper. Not a euphemism. I want to say I had seen a VTuber and I was just vaguely aware. I want to say, and it might have been around 2000, I saw someone playing Doom. And I cannot tell you who she was. It might have even been Iron Mouse. I don't know. I know Edgar Allan Poe is public domain. I think you can read those in streams. Maybe. And Poe, that might be a good idea for something as we get closer to Halloween. That might be, that's something for me to keep in mind. So I'll keep Poe in mind. Yeah, that's a good idea. I'll keep that in mind. Because, yeah, the whole reason I'll say that I did Wizard of Oz and chose Wizard of Oz was because of Wicked. I was hoping that it would pop off because of the Wicked. Hell, I even put hashtag Wicked in the title thinking, oh, this will trick some people into clicking. And, yeah, I don't know. Kazuna Ai is one of my Oshi in a way. Okay. I don't know if... is that Iron Mouse or is that someone else? I don't know if I'm familiar with Kazuna Ai. I don't know if I know her right off. But I didn't really become aware of VTubers until last year. It was... Okay, bro. Oh, did I screw something up? Kazuna Ai? Did I commit a faux pas? Is the OG, I'm sorry, is the first VTuber. Welcome in, Luciano. Welcome in. I did not know that. I didn't know my the Wicked character looks like Orion as in the cage. Gotcha. I get the Star Trek reference. The green animal women slaves. Matt, we are judging you. But she's on hiatus for a long time. She might be the one I watched. It could be her. I don't know. Because it was the only one, I know. Well, so, I didn't even know about VTuber in the term VTuber, and VTubers, been here for hours, but was making a castle in Minecraft for my nephew. Oh, wow. Well, I hope it turned out well. Nice. Oh gosh, clipping my shame. No. So in my defense, as I continued to hold my ball here, I didn't really know the term VTuber or what VTubers were until Christmas of 2022, so just slightly over a year ago. Or no, Christmas of 2023, so just slightly over a year ago. And the only reason Matt getting canceled and it's only January, wow, just for that? Just for that? Oh no. Okay, listen. So I didn't know anything about VTubers until as if by magic, I started getting the ads on my, and I've mentioned this, I know elsewhere. I don't know if I've mentioned it on stream here. I've mentioned it partially on stream. I didn't know about VTubers until I started getting ads, Christmas ads from Specialite EN for their Gen 1. And which is one of the reasons why in a sense, I consider all of them to be my Oshis, because I wouldn't be here talking to you if it would not have been for those ads that Specialite ran. I just wouldn't have. I wouldn't have known anything about VTubers. I would have never, that link had to be there for me to click the link. And yeah, so it was really, it was Specialite was where the whole VTuber thing started for me. Y'all aren't really gonna try to cancel me just for that, are you? I mean, think of all the people who you mentioned William Shatner to, and they don't know who Shatner is. We don't cancel them. Oh, I deserved to lose there, didn't I? Wow. So that happened. Matt was like, I see anime girls, and I clicked. No, that wasn't it. Imagine this part getting hyped up and people point fingers at you. You know, that's probably, but you're a VTuber. Yeah, I know. And I haven't done a lot of research into the whole history of it. I knew that, I know it started, I know it was big in Japan before it was here. I agree with the whole thing that you shouldn't be doing face reveals, because I think that just seems self-defeating. We don't cancel them yet. Oh, God. But no, it wasn't just an I see anime girls I clicked. I don't know what it was. You know, looking back, I think it wasn't quite an I see anime girls thing, but it was a seasonal depression thing. It was a thing because, you know, holidays, a lot of people go through it, and I go through it too. I always get down 2 times a year. I always get down at the holidays, Christmas season, and into New Year's, and I always get down out around my birthday. And I smile through it, but I do. And I know that I was sort of depressed. So when this thing came up for, you know, this online anime girl Christmas party, and it wasn't like a sussy type Christmas anime girl thing or anything scandalous. It was just one of these. It just felt like, you know, maybe this will lighten the mood. Maybe this will cheer things up a little bit. And so that's sort of how it happened. Yeah. I mean, it sounds stupid, but it's the truth. And it's the reason why, in a lot of ways, they fall into that Kami Yoshi category for me too. Of even if they only had one fan left, I would be that fan. If I ever knew they were struggling, I'd make sure I was there for every single darn stream. Just because I feel I owe it. Almost. Wow, that got really sappy, and like sappy in a stupid way too. Not even a good type of sappy. That was like the worst sappy thing I could ever say. It's like it's like, oh wow, how deep, and then you realize I'm talking about VTubers. I'm talking about anime girls. An anime girl saved my life. No, that's not the way. Combo. Matt, you should learn from your past. You should earn. I owe it to them. Really? Oh, did that come off weird? I didn't think that came off weird, but apparently it did. Ooh, yay. I didn't mean it to come off weird. Alright, I'm gonna go wash my clothes, do some work, visiting parents this evening. Oh, well, have a good, visit with the parents. Have a good night. Whoops. Have a good night, Elite. Thanks for coming in. Remember the lore you told us in Blu-ray? Yeah, that's true. Week off this week. Oh, wow. Well, enjoy your week off, Elite. Get some good rest. Yeah, you're right. They probably will. But I'm not really concerned about that, about what I just said about owing it to them. Because you know what I mean. What I mean is I feel like I in terms of a debt of gratitude, not like money or anything like that. I'm not going to be giving people a loan or anything like that. Not again.
Don't move.
But yeah, I gotta be careful with what I share and what I say. I know that. And I did that one thing in that other VOD, by the way, I did cut out. If you watch the VOD, it has been removed, because that was one of those things that I knew. I wasn't concerned about it. I was more concerned that someone would, that someone who was maybe there during that period would see that and realize who I was, and it could get ugly. Whee! Oh, darn it. Every time I get on a roll. I like this table. This table is a good table, even though I've yapped most of the time playing it instead of playing it. Oh, am I back down in the hole again? With the people falling in love on the bridge? I don't even know what the point of that is, other than to score points. Now the viewers gotta stay tuned so they won't miss any hidden lore. Yeah, wait until I drop the next bombs. I have no idea what it would even be. I don't have any lore. Oh. Not good lore, at least. All my lore is boring. At least I think it is. The lore I always think is interesting is the lore that's just nerdy and stupid, like being one of the people that bought an Ouya. Which I really should try to set up and stream. I say I should set up and stream the Ouya if I could get working right without the servers, but at the same time, what's the point? It's just an Android. It's just an Android-based console. There's nothing on it. What's that? Oh, okay. What's the Ouya? So the Ouya... I don't need a new tab, Chrome. I don't like Chrome either. Wikipedia. Okay. The Ouya was a Kickstarter campaign. It was an Android micro console. And it was sort of the launch of the Android micro consoles. And it was all a Kickstarter campaign, and it was one of the more effective Kickstarter campaigns, but it was this little Rubik's Cube sized box, and it was meant to be just a cheap gaming console for people who didn't want to pay a bunch of money. Entirely Android based. The problem is, and a good price at the time too, it was $99. The problem is when it came out, there were all sorts of problems with the Bluetooth controller where it like wouldn't connect half the time. B, it was already out of date. The NVIDIA Tegra, it was an NVIDIA Tegra 3 processor it had, and at the time the system was released, they already had the Tegra 4 processor out. So it was nerfed coming out of the gate. But it was like it says, despite the successful Kickstarter campaign, it was an Android micros console that they tried to pitch as being an alternative to PlayStation, even though this ain't gonna be any, competition for a PlayStation. And yeah, that's pretty much it. All the games were downloadable, and that's where I learned my lesson about digital, my real lesson about why I don't like digital products, because I didn't buy many games on it, but everything I bought became unusable once they deactivated the servers. So once they deactivated the servers, this became an electric paperweight. But that being said, the controller, I will always defend the control. The controller was sort of like the PlayStation, I guess it was PlayStation 4 controller at the time, and now PlayStation 5, where it had a mouse touchpad in the middle. So it was, yeah. And one of the reasons I picked it up too was early on, everyone was pushing it as an emulation super console. So my thought was, I can run all my old consoles from one system, just load on all the games instead of playing them through a PC. But it wasn't really powerful enough to do much of that. It did fine with NES, it did good with Genesis, but Super Nintendo and beyond, it started to clunk. But yeah, the Ouya. And in my defense for buying this stupid thing, when I bought this thing was about a year after it had been released. And after a year, they had put out a new version of it. This is the aluminum one, which is the way it first came out. And they came out and reissued it as, they called it an anthracite. It was like a dark gray black color. But the fact that they were reissuing it in a new color, I thought, and they were carrying it in Target at the time, I thought, this must be selling well. This wouldn't be a bad, this won't be a bad investment. And all of my stuff at the time, all of my game systems were packed up. My PC was, not the best at the time. And so I thought, well, this will be safe. It's not going anywhere. And I swear to you, 2 months after I bought the thing, they basically went under and were bought by Razer. And Razer said, we're going to keep it alive, and we're going to be launching our own new, like, souped up one. And I don't even remember what it was called. So then Razer, they basically bought it so that they could have the storefront and use it with their own micro console. But the rights for the games on Ouya didn't transfer over to their console. So if you bought the new Razer console and you had an Ouya account, only like 10 or 20% of your games, if you had a lot of them, would transfer over to the Razer one. And then within like a year after that, they announced they were discontinuing it. And then a couple of years after that, they closed down the servers. And once they closed down the servers, everything you bought because of the DRM, null and void. I guess there are some things now where people have been able to get them working again. There are different backdoor methods, and there's some backdoor server. I guess this thing still has fans. Yeah, because that's the thing. So it does have a fan base still. Because I went on Twitter, X, whatever. And I made a joke about it, about the Ouya and being a paperweight. And some Ouya fanboy like replies with all these links, I guess, of all the Ouya forums and the, well, not all these links, but with like a few links of like the Ouya forums and how the Ouya is still alive and you can get it running again by doing this and this and this. And we've activated our new servers. And I was just thinking, well, don't spoil the joke, man. But yeah. So apparently it does still have a fan base. And apparently there are like some different other than the black and the aluminum, there were like different models. There was like a white one for the initial backers. There was one with the initial backers, I guess, that had more RAM on it or more memory on it. And if there was a time too when you went on Amazon, you looked up Ouya and you could buy all sorts of little sticky plates if you wanted to change it, and one of them was wood grain if you wanted your Ouya to look like an Atari, because everything's better with wood grain. But yeah, so there. That's the Ouya. Let's pick another. It's 11 o'clock, but let me pick another one. Go back to the main menu. Yes. Okay, that seemed to fix it when I switched this to, when I put this thing in administrator mode. That does seem to have fixed it. Oh, well, never mind. I said it fixed it and it didn't. It just quit on me again. I don't know what's up with this thing. I'm gonna have to do some troubleshooting later. No, I don't want your thing. Remake, we'll do the remake of Spooky.
Spooky remake.
Well, one thing also that nerfed the Ouya is when it came out, there was a competitor. So you had another company, and I don't think it was a case. I didn't know about that. I thought you were pronouncing the Ouija in a different way. Yes, it is my Android-powered Ouija board. Well, there was a competitor for it too. I guess when it was successful with a Kickstarter, some other company came along and said, "Ooh, we can do that." So you had this company called PlayJam that put out something called the Game Stick, and the Game Stick came out like a month before the Ouya, so that hurt the Ouya. And the Game Stick had worse processor. It was just even more underpowered. But the thing about the Game Stick is it had more support of, I think, Ubisoft, which, oh, everyone loves Ubisoft, don't they? And Namco. And the reason why was it had even thicker DRM and wouldn't allow you to sideload anything. One of the good things about the Ouya was, just like an Android tablet, you can sideload stuff. So if you had an app, like one thing that was nice about it, I remember, is I used to get all these free game apps from Amazon, and I would, oh man, Ubisoft, and they loved the DRM and the fact that you could not sideload anything onto the Game Stick, so they were backing it. But the Ouya, the nice thing was you could sideload it. So I used to go through Amazon when there was a period where they used to release all sorts of free apps, game apps, full games, and I used to download them and try them on the Ouya. Some of them would work, some of them didn't. But yeah. Oh, and even though it probably wouldn't run it now with the stuff that it supports, at the time it ran ScumVM. If you're familiar with the source port for point-and-click adventures, ScumVM, it ran ScumVM pretty darn well. Because I remember using it to play through Full Throttle, which Full Throttle was awesome. Yeah, Ubisoft and Namco. But the one thing the Ouya had, which I thought would have helped it out, but apparently it didn't, was they had gotten the Squaresoft, but only with one game. It had the Android 3D remake of Final Fantasy III on the Ouya. I never bought it, but it had the remake of Final Fantasy III. And I would have thought a Final Fantasy game would have grabbed more people, but apparently not. Oh, good. Already. Oh, good. Well, at least it saved my ball.
Combo.
Combo! You would have thought, too, that the voice work for this being spooky, like with Combo, that they would have gotten someone trying to sound spooky, like Combo. Or, I mean, something, you know, woo-ha-ha. But instead you got Combo.
Scombo.
Scombo. Why is it a scombo? Is it scary? Oh, kickback is activated. Yeah, it doesn't fit the game.
Spooky special.
Okay, that just sounded retarded.
Kickback is activated.
I'm sorry. I love you, Zaccaria Pinball, except for the way that you keep, you know, quitting on me all the time. But no, these voices aren't doing it.
Spinner special.
Spinner special. What? Okay, well, there was an evil laugh, but it doesn't match with anything else. Ooh, and my flipper got stuck. And my keyboard is not screwed up. I know that. Especially not with the shift keys. If any key on my keyboard is going to be damaged, we know what key that is. That's going to be the X key from when I was grinding my sword 10,000 times. It wouldn't be the shift key.
Start mode is lit. Spinner special. Combo.
I tell you, if I knew then what I know now, I would have bought more of this keyboard, even though it's a loud keyboard. This mechanical keyboard I picked up, I remember, from Newegg for $10, and I got 2 of them, and now they don't have them on there anymore. If you try to buy the same one from like AliExpress, now it's like $40-50, and if I would have been thinking, I would have bought like 4 of them just for the extra button pieces, because it is a nice keyboard. It's definitely better than $10. Mechanical, LED lit, and it's got a rotary volume control on the right side of it, which is lovely.
Super jackpot. Double jackpot.
Woo! Triple balls.
Triple jackpot.
Triple balls, triple jackpot. Oh, well, now I'm down to 2 balls again. Oh, and now just 1.
Spooky special.
And 0. Pro gamer. Thanks, Omegs.
Combo.
Whee!
Kickback is activated. Spinner special.
I kind of wish I could just turn off the voices at this point.
Combo. Triple combo. Ball save is lit. Combo.
Yeah, I don't know much about Zaccaria as a pinball company as far as, because I know they made real tables, but the main ones I knew were, the main 2 makers of pinball tables I remember were Williams and Gottlieb. Williams probably made more of the tables that I love. Gottlieb, I don't know if they made any that I was really into. I mean, as far as into from just seeing or playing digital versions of, because I haven't played, like I said earlier, I've only played a couple pinball machines in IRL, including the aforementioned Playboy machine, which was not sussy. Gotta emphasize, it was not sussy. No sussiness to be found. Off topic. Heard Ubisoft might end up going bankrupt due to the potential flop of their... Oh, yeah. Yeah, I've been following a lot of that. Not super close, but I've been reading up on it ever since they've made their interesting political decisions with that game. Give the sus. No, yeah. Yeah, and I saw something, too, where Ubisoft, they just keep doubling down on stupid, because I saw something where they had put out a new memo or something, and it sounds like they're still just pushing the same DEI stuff and trying to shift the blame. It's always the consumer's fault if their game fails. It's never because there's something wrong with the game. It's our fault. Well, I'll tell you the truth is I haven't been a Ubisoft fan. Two things. Number one is I wasn't a fan of theirs over the years recently because of all their heavy DRM and stuff, especially with the stuff when they had their Ubisoft store or whatever, when they had their own storefront like Steam, because I remember I had gotten like one free game with it, and you couldn't turn off any of the little like notes that would pop up on the screen for achievements and everything, and I didn't want it at that time, because at that time I wasn't really playing much with online anyway. And well, that was a problem too. I wanted to play a lot of these things offline, and nope, that ain't happening. Not Ubisoft doesn't like that. And the other thing with Ubisoft is Ubisoft, unless I'm mistaken, only released one game on the mighty NES. This is toward the end of its life cycle, and it was the second version, because there are two versions, very different, of Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade. And if you want to talk about one of the most miserable gaming experiences in the history of man, that Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade might be at the top of the list, at least on NES, and that's saying something, because NES has some bad games. Oh good, another tangent.
Skill
Well, you need tangents though when you're playing pinball. Because, I mean, what else is there? It's not really it's not like it's an action-packed thing that everyone can get into unless you're chatting it up. Usually. Unless you're legitimately, like, about to break some sort of record. Which ain't gonna be happening with this gamer.
spooky special.
Unless he, figures out how he used to be able to cheat with that one, machine.
Frenzy.
Frenzy? Oh, good. More balls. Those balls are perfect. I can only speak for myself. I don't want anyone touching the balls, rubbing the balls. To me, those balls are all perfect.
Triple combo.
Oh, I can't remember the rest of the song. By the way, if you've been lurking, thanks for lurking. If you've been watching this as a VOD, thank you for doing so. Hope you're having a great night. Please consider a like and a subscribe. So happy you were singing the ball song. I remember that. That was a Songify song about with the Tom Brady quotes. Because I remember, I thought that was, it feels like we always end up back. Yeah. I knew it. Even when I was gonna be doing pinball tonight, it's like, well, this is unavoidable. But yeah, yeah, and then I started thinking about the Tom Brady song earlier, because I remember there was that Songify song that went viral of him talking about with the deflate gate thing. And because I specifically remember, I thought that was the greatest thing ever. And I posted it on Facebook back when I was on there years ago, and no one cared but me. So yeah.
Kickback is activated.
And I still think it's great. I should sing that. If I do a karaoke stream, I should sing that. I think I will. I keep thinking around Valentine's Day, finally doing karaoke stream. Mainly because every time I request the Carpenters, no one sings it, so I better just do it my damn self.
Combo. Spooky special. Combo.
Oh, it's coming back. Okay, that's fine. Okay. Wow, I'm not doing that bad this time. Now, you see what's going to happen is I'm going to lose because I just said I'm not doing that. See? That's what happens. Every single time. Every time that I say, oh, I'm not doing so bad, or oh, it looks like this is the run. No. Hydration break. If you got a drink, take a drink, hydrate or dihydrate or something. Yeah. Whee!
Skill shot.
Okay. Yeah, you know, it's too bad because I really like this table, but the voices are just ruining it.
Double combo.
So many of them are so out of place. I know I keep saying that, but it's really taking me out of it.
Combo.
Gumbo. Gumbo.
Spooky special.
Spooky
Is
special.
activated.
I don't mean to be mean and mocking them.
Combo.
Am I mean? Am I being too mean? Sag immersion broken. Yeah.
Combo.
I mean, but the thing is, I'd be if now these remake tables, as far as I know, are not based on. They're inspired by the original tables, but they're entirely digital. There's no actual machine for the spooky remake. And my thing is, if you were in an arcade and you heard a pinball game using those sort of voice effects, you wouldn't want to keep playing. Unless it was the only game. It would turn me off. Yeah, exactly. I would not play it. Yeah, I would have played one round and that would have done it. That would have done it.
Spider completed.
Yeah.
Giant spider.
Giant spider? Where?
Do not
Oh,
move.
well. Oh, okay. I'd find one with cooler effects and better noises. Yeah, yeah. Exactly. And it's too bad because, like I said, I like the table. I mean, it's a good... otherwise, it's a good table. Because I've played some ones that are major franchise ones that I think have just stunk. I'm trying to remember which ones I played that weren't very good. Well, I'll tell you one now I've wanted to like, because it's got so many neat things to it. But there's a from Williams, there was a Star Trek: The Next Generation table, and it just, I don't know, there's something about it. It's got so many cool things that go on, and it's got voices of the cast too. They had them record stuff for the pinball game, which I think is awesome. But the difficulty on it seems like it's just it seems like it was just designed to eat your quarters, and so it becomes unfun.
Is activated. Combo.
And I am sure I saw it in the wild. I seem to remember going to an arcade and actually seeing it and maybe playing around on it and accomplishing nothing. And then I played the digital version and also accomplished nothing. That was back on the aforementioned Ouya, because it had Pinball Arcade back when they had a Windows license, and, or excuse me, a Williams license, and
Spinner Special.
And it was a great, I mean, it was a very realistic version of that table, which is part of the problem because it was so difficult. It just, for me, became unfun. And I know some people love it though, so whatever. But I think some of them love it just because it's Star Trek and they're maybe convincing themselves to love it. That's the way a lot of the ones that are, I mean, it's like movie-based games or comic book-based games where you love the property and you convince yourself that you like the game even when you don't.
Double jackpot, triple jackpot, super jackpot, double jackpot, super jackpot, double triple jackpot.
Wow, I'm getting a lot of jackpots. I say that, and that's when I lose all my balls, except one. That's fine. We only need one.
Spooky special.
Yeah. It's my own fault because I said I was doing well. That's what happens every time. Now, if I say I'm doing terribly, then it'll be the opposite. I'm doing terribly, so watch me not lose.
Double combo.
Whee!
Ball save is triple combo.
And the okay, and it's got a growl sound I just noticed that sounds like someone's trying to start a leaf blower.
Skeleton.
Skeleton. Lock 3 balls, something in the eject hole. Gotta aim for that. Oh, well, I got the ball save. Okay. So the eject hole. Yeah, balls and holes. The one thing I shouldn't say, and yet it always comes back to it. Ah! Just go in the right hole. No, go to the purple arrow. Got 30 seconds and I just can't get it in there. Ah, I just keep missing it. Every hole is a goal. Yeah, I heard that somewhere before. Yeah. Shove it in there. I'm trying. I'm trying to put it in the right hole, but it just won't go in. Shoot your shot. Well, too late. The hole is closed. And I think it just went in the right hole. No, it didn't. It still went in the wrong one right afterwards. Okay.
Combo.
Filling all the wrong holes. Yeah. I was about to say story of my life, and then I was trying to figure out how that was the story of my life. So I didn't say it, but then I said it then, so it's just as bad. Yeah, this table is nice because it's... I thought I was dead there, and I wasn't. Okay, good.
Combo.
Yeah, this table's nice because
Double combo.
it doesn't... I don't know, there's something about it. Just, you don't lose your ball as much. You don't lose this table as much. You're destroying this table. Well, I'm still not that... I mean...
Special.
I still haven't even beaten, apparently, my old top score. My old top score was 124, 469, something down in the bottom corner. And I'm at 107. And I'm on my last ball, so I don't see how it's gonna... I don't see how I can
Spinner special.
beat it.
Ball save is lit.
Okay, well, good. I got a ball save. That's good. Yeah, because I'm still at 107. And now it's going in that hole every time. That was the hole I was trying to get before, and it would never go in. And then now suddenly, oh, I'll go in every time for you. Sure. Now that you don't need it.
Frenzy.
Oh, I got frenzy again? Okay.
Jackpot.
Jackpot.
Double jackpot. Triple jack. Super jackpot. Jackpot. Double triple jackpot. Super jackpot. Jackpot.
Shooting the best shot when you don't need... Yeah. Yeah. That's what always seems to happen with me in pinball.
Triple jackpot.
Doesn't matter what table it is. Anytime I actually have a target I need to hit, I can't hit it. But then once the time has passed and it doesn't matter anymore, I'll just hit it right and left.
Super jackpot.
And I can practice and practice and practice, and it's still, can you raise the game volume a little more? Sure. Want to hear the silly voices more? Sure. Let's put it up to... Let me put it up 3 more decibels. Okay. Resume. Hopefully that's enough.
Ball save is lit.
They've got an accent too, like Romanian or something.
Combo.
Oops. Alright, well that was that. Let me raise it up a little more. I'm gonna try that table again. Just a pinch more. We'll put it up to full 8. Yeah, 17.5. Sure, 17.5. That's good enough. And play.
Spooky 2017.
2017. OMG, someone got an insane score in this one. Did they? Really, what's the score? What am I not going to ever get close to? Like 50 million? A lot more than that. 900 mil. Holy Hannah.
Is activated. Kickback is activated.
Yeah, I'm not. All I'd like to do is beat my previous score. That's what I'm kind of going for.
Combo.
If I can at least top my previous score. Whoops. Well, maybe not. Here in just a sec. Tweak this a bit. It might be a little too loud now. Because I was seeing it dip into the yellow. Alright, there we go. Just half a decibel down. Oh, well, hell. I mean, I had a ball save, but still.
Kickback is activated.
Yeah, all I want to do is beat that 140. Oh, well, I did beat it. I did beat my previous score. Huh, because I was at 111th place and now I'm at 94. Well, that's nice. I'm in the top 100. Which probably doesn't mean much because there's probably only like 150 people playing it. You did, you're a real gamer. Thank you. Thank you, Kimmy. Thank you, Omegs. Well, let's see if I can do a little better this time, and then I will call this table. And I might try one more table for the night.
Spinner special. Spooky special.
Yay. The flipper got stuck again too. I saw that the flipper got stuck and it was not my key. I know it's not my keys. Unless there's something with the USB adapter I've got this hooked up to. Because I've got a USB switch so I can switch the keyboard and mouse between the two PCs. Oh.
Lit. Do not move.
Do not move.
Combo.
I do not care for moose and squirrel.
Combo. Bossy is lit.
Y'all saw that thing about that Michael Jackson music that was discovered, I guess, in that
double combo.
In that farmhouse or something, where they found those tapes of all that unreleased Michael Jackson music, but they still can't put it out because his estate won't let any of it be released. Because I guess they probably have masters of it anyway. I tell you, I really want to hear that lost music of Michael Jackson for one reason and one reason only. The track listing had something called Son of Thriller. He did a sequel song to Thriller and it never got released. I need to hear it. I just need to hear it. I don't care if it isn't any good. Sequels aren't supposed to be good.
Combo. Frenzy.
Frenzy. Toasty.
Woo! Jackpot. Do not double, triple, super jackpot.
Do not move.
Jackpot.
Maybe he used his real
Double,
voice.
Triple jackpot. Super jackpot.
Toasty. You like that, huh?
Woo! Jackpot.
I keep hearing him say woo, and it's just like, man, you're not Ric Flair. Come on. You gotta put more into it if you're gonna do Ric Flair.
Woo! Super jackpot. Double jackpot. Triple super jackpot. Double jackpot. Triple jackpot.
Yeah, maybe
Super
with his
jackpot.
voice. I don't know. It's sad. I'm just curious though what the song would have been like. Well, I tell you that, and man, I wish we could have the Michael Jackson soundtrack for Sonic 3, because y'all know he was originally Sonic the Hedgehog 3. It was Michael Jackson doing the music for it, and I guess some of his music or versions of it still are in the game, but uncredited, because that was about the time all the different Michael Jackson allegations came out. And so we lost out on the Michael Jackson soundtrack for Sonic the Hedgehog 3 on Sega Genesis because he was a diehard Sega nutter. Michael Jackson was a Sega fanboy.
Spinner special. Kickback is activated. I'm
not even the biggest Michael Jackson fan. Really, I mean, my favorite, my go-to Michael Jackson song was always "Don't Stop Till You Get Enough," and I don't know why. I just love that song.
Triple combo. Super combo. Super combo. Spider completed.
But beyond that and the Thriller album, wasn't quite not always my bag.
Bonus time standing.
Okay.
Ball save is lit.
All save is lit. Do not move. We must dispose of the nuclear vessels.
Start mode is lit.
Start mode?
Cookie special.
Shouldn't it already be started? I mean, I'm 2 balls in. Ooh.
Spider.
Giant spider. So I'm supposed to hit the spider lanes, which now will be the time I can't hit the spider lanes anymore. Spider lanes, radioactive spider lanes. Oh, well, there, I got one. Okay. A bit, I thought. Maybe it wasn't. No, it wasn't. Of course not. I can't hit him now. Oh, there. Okay, I did get one there. I think. I guess so, because the timer went up. So it must be adding to fizz gig. Well, there you go.
Skill shot.
Yeah, but that's a good point when you said maybe he used his real voice. Now that I'm thinking about it, because it doesn't really
move.
It's odd that his family and the holders of his estate would sit on stuff like that, because the fact is it would make a ton of money. Even if they're the worst songs he ever made, it would make a ton of money. So I don't know what the deal is now that I'm thinking about it. If there is something to damage the mythos. God, I remember when he died, and that was like the only thing on the news for 3 days straight.
Kickback is activated. Combo. Princey. Woo, jackpot.
Woo, jackpot.
Double jackpot. Triple jackpot. Super jackpot.
Perhaps that's exactly the problem. Yeah.
Jackpot. Double jackpot.
Could be.
Do not move. Triple super jackpot.
That's the only thing. That's the only thing that seems to add up. Who has the rights to the songs? I want to say.
Double, triple.
I want to say it is his family. I want to say, I could be wrong, but I want to say it is. I don't know which of his family members, but I want to say it is family members.
Super jackpot.
I could be wrong on that though, or at least who have the rights to anything unreleased. But you would think that greed would set in and someone would want to just capitalize on it, regardless of what whether it was good or not. But I mean, if that's the case where they're actually trying to just preserve his legacy, then I mean, I'll respect that. At least it's a valid reason.
Triple combo.
I mean, you compare that to Tupac, who had more albums. What, didn't he have more albums come out after he died than he did when he was alive? Everyone just dug out the Tupac tapes and, oh, we found another one.
Combo.
What's there like? Because I'm thinking now that I'm remembering, wasn't there was a sequel to Kill a Mockingbird that was discovered a few years ago that was never published. Yeah, I think they finally released it and it wasn't so hot. Which I guess, I mean, that's one of those things, when you write the perfect first novel, it's hard to
Do not move.
hard to come back and do anything afterwards. Ah. Okay, we got 2 balls left. Yeah, come to think of it, honestly, I wouldn't, as far as them selling the original tapes and they can't be published or anything, if I was the person, I wouldn't even have wanted to pay good money for them. Because if buying something like that and knowing that you can't do anything with it except listening to it yourself, because I'd be wanting to share it, stuff like that. So no way I'd ever have done an auction or anything for songs or something like that, or movies, knowing that there was no interest in making it public.
Spinner special. Combo.
Although there's some people who they just want to own stuff so that they can say that I'm the one who owns it. It's just like
is activated.
There's been a theory for years that someone out there has the uncut version of the movie Cleopatra, which is would be like a 6-hour version of the movie, which I think MGM has been or Fox was hunting for decades. And there's a theory that someone's got it and they just won't say anything or release it because they get their joy from being the person who has that one thing no one else has, which just, I mean, I'm all for property rights and everything, but that just seems weird.
Combo.
When it's something really one of a kind like that, it just I don't know, it just feels icky. Because you could still be the person with the only surviving film copy, even if you allowed it to be scanned for public release, but that's not enough.
Spider completed.
I don't know why I remember that about Cleopatra. I just always thought it was interesting. The whole history of that movie's one, from what I remember, that I always find troubled productions troubled productions I always find interesting, especially when it's a troubled production that turns out really, really well.
Jackpot.
In spite of itself.
Double, triple, super jackpot.
And Cleopatra is one of those cases, I feel.
Double jackpot. Triple jackpot. Super jackpot.
Superman 2 is another case.
Double super jackpot. Boss is lit.
Star Trek 5, on the other hand, that's one which I might be an ardent defender of it, but yeah, it didn't turn out so great. It could be great if Paramount will allow a director's cut to be completed. I mean, not great. It would never be the best of the franchise, but Star Trek 5 could be a lot better. I feel bad for it because it was just so many bad situations. That's something man, when we get to that part of the Blu-ray library, when I do my Blu-ray Yap section, I almost said lap sessions, that would be odd. Whenever I get to the S's and get to the Star Trek 5, I'm going to have to try to limit how much I say, just because I know I could go on. That and Superman 2 are two things I can go on about for forever and a day.
Super jackpot. Jackpot. Double jackpot. Triple jackpot.
Ooh, Matt lap session.
Super jackpot.
We'll do that when... We'll do the moaning session once I have super chats unlocked. Then we'll do the lap session for full monetization. No. Oops. Do I have any more? Okay. Last ball. Let's see. Yay. Okay.
Skill shot. Combo.
Okay, combo.
Frenzy.
Oh, I got frenzy already.
Woo! Jackpot.
Woo!
Double jackpot.
Double jackpot.
Triple jackpot. Super jackpot. Double, triple, super jackpot.
You do not know jackpot.
Double, triple, super jackpot. Double jackpot.
My guess is this is probably how the guy got 9 million. He probably was able to keep the frenzy balls in the air,
Super jackpot.
which I can never seem to do.
Combo. Double combo.
Double combo.
Triple combo. Spinner special.
Spinner special. Okay. No! Well, hell. It's 11:41. I'm gonna do a different. Let's see what other tables there are. Let's see if it kicks me. Of course, it kicks me out again. I really don't know what's wrong with it. I'm gonna have to look it up. There must be something in the compatibility sections, but. Okay, let's see. No, I don't want to buy your crap. Okay, what else do I have in the remakes? Locomotion. Okay, here we'll try Zancor. Ask your doctor about Zancor today. Ooh, I think this one's gonna have some really bad voice for some reason. I'm getting that vibe because it's already got a cool fantasy setting, so they gotta ruin it somehow.
Combo.
Well, that's a little better.
Double triple combo.
Not much better, but better. At least they tried.
Combo.
Combo. Your kung fu's not strong enough. Combo.
Combo.
Combo. I'm going to keep repeating this combo.
Combo.
No! Boo! Boo! Well, I'm ranked number 246 from my previous scores, apparently.
Double triple combo.
And I think I'm already beat that.
Super combo.
Yeah, I've already beat that. Good.
Don't
No.
move.
Okay, good. Thank goodness the ball save was still lit. Okay, so we got the waterfall, the lady, the spider, the bridge, the snake. No, and I knocked my ball down because I was reading too much. Boo!
Combo.
Boo! No! Okay, I thank goodness.
Double combo.
Quintuple combo.
Times 2. Combo. Double combo.
The voice is actually starts distracting me at some point. I don't know why that is. Ah! Oh, kickback. Good.
Shoot again is lit.
Shoot again. Hey yo, combo.
Triple combo.
Word to your mother combo. Why did I say that? That was retarded.
Ramp special.
Ramp special.
Bonus times 4.
Oh no, I haven't caught up to my previous score. I just apparently can't read.
Ramp special. Combo. Kickback is lit. Double combo. Triple combo. Bonus times 6.
Bonus times 6. Hey oh. I don't know what that means. But if I get a bonus, it's going to be times 6.
Dark mode is lit. Bonus times 8.
Eight. Wow, I'm almost to number 10, which means I'm going to lose now, doesn't it? Because I started getting cocky. I started thinking about how good I was doing. That means I've got to lose now. It's not fair. It's not fair to have to lose because you think you're starting to do well.
Combo.
Well, maybe I won't. Nope. Well, no kickback. Good.
Double combo.
Man, I'm doing pretty well. Why did I say that? That always...
Waterfall.
The waterfall. So I gotta hit the ramp. Okay.
Don't move.
Don't move. Ah! You know, my problem is I have a habit of hitting both flippers when I should just hit one or the other. And so I knock my ball down. I need to stop doing that.
Combo.
Ah! Well, shoot again. Okay. That helps. That's a little better. Plus, I have a habit of holding down my flippers instead of just flipping them.
Special. Bonus times 2.
Whee! Ah. Nothing! Yay!
Bonus times 4.
I land in the hole and I get nothing! Because it isn't lit! So the magnet just grabs me for no reason. Yay!
Bonus times 6. Dark mode is lit.
Dark mode?
Double combo.
But I'm the guy, the weirdo who still likes things better in light mode.
Combo.
Ah, foo, yuck. No! No! Last ball. Oh, but I'm pretty close to my other score. I might be able to beat it this time.
Triple combo.
Yeah, I might do it.
Super combo.
Yep. Oh, no, 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 no. Please, no. Did I beat my previous... Okay. I think I did beat my previous score, but I'm still... Yeah. All right. Let's go back to the main menu. Let me look for another one to play. Let's see. Circus. Oh, gosh. Circus. Robot. Thanks, Omegs. Okay, black belt sucked. Nautilus. Future World. Well, let's try Future World. Oh, or not. You could just kick me out again. That's why I need to play. You have to win the game. I think you have to win the game would make a good one, a good streaming rage game. I've only briefly played it before.
Future World.
Future World. Remake. I shouldn't be mocking him, but I should be mocking him. I guess. Yeah. Okay, the music makes it. Space. In 8 bits. Oh.
Bonus times 2. Spinner score. Bonus times 4.
Well, this one's even worse because it's got like a bad Australian or New Zealand accent to it.
Spinner score.
No! Really? That quick, huh? Well, hell. If it weren't for the voices.
Don't move.
Okay, good. I got the ball save. Pew, pew, pew. What the hell? Okay, this table's just not right.
Lock is lit. Spinner score. Spinner score.
Yeah, this table's not very fun. Because you can't get any momentum going. It knocks you out too quick.
2 million.
I think part of it is it just feels like it's too busy.
Don't move.
It does feel like it's too busy. With all the little coverings. Son of a... Okay. Okay. Whatever, game. Whatever.
Ball is locked. Multi-ball is lit.
Okay, so I got a locked ball. There's not enough room to move on this. But yeah, you're right. That's a good point. Thank you, Omegs. I was trying to figure out what it was. That's it. Yeah. It's very claustrophobic.
Spinner score. Start mode is lit.
I mean, I seem to be doing better now, but still, it's very precise to no open episode areas with wiggle room. Yeah. 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 You're absolutely right.
Spinner score.
Okay.
Spinner score.
Spinner score.
Spinner score.
Well, that's great, but I don't know what the spinner score is getting me.
Ball save is lit.
Well, I'm glad the ball save was lit because I just lost my ball.
2 million.
2 million? How and why?
Spinner score. Spinner score. Spinner score. Spinner score.
Spinner score. Ah! Do I have any left? Oh, that was it. Okay, fine. All right, let's go back to the main menu. You gonna kick me out this time again? Yep, of course you are. It's like it's trying to tell me to quit. Well, I'm not quitting yet. I'm gonna keep going for a minute, and then I'm gonna keep going through another table or two, and then after that, we'll see how many people are here and if there's anyone to raid into. Let's try Robot. Domo arigato. Quit all the bad machines. But they're all the bad machines, Omegs. Well, not all. That spooky remake was okay, except the sound. All right, let's try Robot. Oh, okay, that voice work was awful. That was painful. No!
Don't move.
Wait, alright, leader. Domo, arigato, Mr. Roboto. Yeah, except for listening to the voices, yeah. Well, hell! Spooky was pretty good unless you listened to the voices, yep. All your bases are belong to us. Oh, I said on my keys.
Move.
Okay, I gotta get used to those side flippers. Oh, well, hell. I don't think I'll be playing this table very long. But this one's a skill issue, I feel like. I feel like this is more me. Well, yeah. Because I keep knocking him under that flipper. Oh, like I just did there. Like I just did there. You mistakenly flip too early and it punishes you for it. This one demands precision with the flippers.
We are under attack.
We're under attack. Well, even then
Don't move.
I feel like I'd have better luck if I just didn't even flip, if I just sat here and let the ball bounce on its own, but I'm not going to do that. Well, balls! Well, I'm on my last one already. Jeez Louise. Well,
Don't move.
this table really
Bonus
sucks.
times 10.
It isn't just a skill issue. It can't be. I mean, I have a skill issue, but that can't be the only problem.
Kickback is
Going to bed. Good luck slapping those balls. Have a good rest. Thanks for stopping by, Luciano. Okay. Yeah, all right. One last table. One last table. Oh, it didn't kick me out. Okay. Hot Wheels. Nautilus. Let's try Nautilus. Or not. I don't get it.
Get ready for the ride.
Yeah, thanks for stopping in, Luciano. Have a good night. Back. Let's try it again with Nautilus.
Nautilus.
Nautilus. Okay, Captain Nemo. Why am I mocking it like this? It must be because I'm tired. I feel like I'm being unfair in my mockery.
Sea life at its best.
Wait, what? I'm sorry, what? I'm still hung up on whatever she said. Okay, well, I can deal with the female voice better than the other guys' voices. Yeah, female voices make everything better. Oh, I say that and then I lose, and now I don't feel that way anymore.
Keep hitting those bumpers.
No, I don't like the voice. Never mind. Keep hitting those bumpers.
Combo.
Okay, and the seagull sounds are just stupid. The seagull sounds are dumb. It's supposed to be underwater. Why is it playing seagull sounds on the bumpers? Well, we couldn't find any other fish sounds, so here, we're just gonna put some seagulls in there. Seagulls are the best part. I mean, it's got the dolphin squeak I can get. Well, darn.
Look out. Keep it going. Combo.
Yeah, no, the seagulls are making me laugh. I don't know why.
Keep it going.
Keep it going. It's a me, Mario. Man, I can't. Yeah, I can't with the seagull sounds.
Lock is lit. Keep it going.
I get the kickback at least? Good. Ah! Of course, because I was doing well. Well, better. And we can't have that, can we? Okay, so there's a flipper up there. I see that now.
Bumpers. Skill shot. Ball is locked.
Ball is locked.
Combo. Double combo. Triple combo.
Gosh, and those drop sounds. Sometimes it does the water droplets. Just it's just too big.
Keep it up.
I mean, it just sounds so over exaggerated. Plop.
Keep it ball is locked. Multi-ball is lit.
Multi-ball's lit. Multi-ball.
Multi-ball.
Too big. Oh gosh. Oh yeah, I got multi-ball.
Jackpot. Double jackpot. Triple jackpot.
Come on, let me get the jackpot again.
Super jackpot.
Super jackpot. Woo! Well, and now I'm down to one ball again.
Is lit.
Lock is lit again. Okay, well, I gotta get in the lock, which I can't do. Ah! All right, so... Geez, yeah, I'm not gonna match my previous score.
Stop moving.
Yeah, definitely not. Holy Hannah.
Triple combo. Keep it up.
Whee! No! Oh, kickback at least. Okay. At least this one's forgiving with the kickback. That's nice. Yeah, it's forgiving with the kickback, but then I keep screwing up in other ways. Ah, like there.
Keep hitting those bumpers.
Yeah, I thought when it was said Nautilus, I thought it was going to have to do with like Captain Nemo. I was expecting a 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea thing. Instead, it's just generic beach, generic ocean with mismatched sounds.
Keep hitting those bumpers. 2 million.
Keep hitting those bumpers.
Keep it
Will do.
going. 2 million.
2 million.
Keep it going.
Keep a going.
Ball is locked.
Ball is locked.
Multi-ball is lit.
Multi-ball's lit. Well, can I get the multi-ball? Okay, come on, kick back. Okay. Let's see if I can get the multi-ball.
Keep it going.
No! Well, I couldn't get the multi-ball. So what do we have? Okay, you know what? Yeah, I think that's enough for the night. Let me go ahead and head back into the library. And luckily it quit on me anyway, so here, let me go ahead and switch us back over. If my mouse will come back online. Okay. All right, so that was... Well, that was Zaccaria Pinball. And it was Pinball. So, yeah. Pinball. Chill time. It was a nice little Guerrilla stream to work out some stress. I will be streaming tomorrow at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, continuing Breath of Death 7. And I've decided a strategy. I am just going to stand right next to that mana pool and grind for about the first half hour and chat the whole time, just until I can get my level up so that maybe, just maybe, I could survive a little bit longer, because that game should not be as difficult as it is. Tuesday we'll be doing Lobotomy Corporation. Wednesday, chat stream about Blu-rays. Thursday, Mega Man X Command Mission. I am really excited about that. Friday we'll be reading some more of The Wizard of Oz, and Saturday at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time I will be doing some more of The Lone Ranger. So yes, let's go Mega Man. My fingers are crossed on that one too, that it pops off too, because I'm really hopeful. I'm really hopeful. Well, it looks like doesn't look like we've got many people hanging out right now, so we're not gonna raid into anyone tonight. Hopefully, future we can. Yeah, I hope so too. I hope so too, because I'd like it to pop off so that we could get more live viewers and then we can do some raids. That's... I got to the 1K and I can't do raids because no one's here but you and me, Omegs. Or everyone else. By the time I finish streaming, everyone else has already gone to beds, which is unfortunate. I mean, I get it. So that being said, it's a hidden gem that too few people know about. Yeah, the only Mega Man RPG I ever hear about is Mega Man Legends. And don't get me wrong, at some point we will be doing Mega Man Legends, because I don't have it on PS1, but I do have the Windows version, and it runs. I was very happy to find that it ran without any additional setup. I guess it used to not run, and Now it runs something good from Windows 10. So I'm sure once I'm stuck on Windows 11, it won't run anymore. I hate to be so negative. I've been really negative tonight. Okay, so that being said, thank you once again if you've been VOD watching. Thank you if you've been lurking. Please consider a like and a subscribe and a comment. And hope to see you back later. But that being said, you don't have to go home, but you can't stay here.